nitwa Joseph wakuzwe umuremyi naturutse ku kinyamakuru Umuryango TV. Ndagira ngo mbabaze ku kibazo kijyanye n'icuruzwa ry'abantu.
Short question. Ugire short duhine.
Yego cyane. Ndagira ngo mbabaze ku kibazo cy'icuruzwa ry'abantu ahanini kibasiye urubyiruko. Ariko nanababwira ko kuva tariki 15 z'ukwa gatanu 2026 hari abanyarwanda bafungiye muri Madagascar. Bageze muri 5 b'urubyiruko bagiye gucuruzwayo nyuma babafunga bashinja icyaha bakorewe ahubwo. Imiryango yabo rero basaba ubufasha. Ariko hano hari n'urubyiruko rwaturutse hirya no hino muri Afrika kandi n'icyo kibazo n'abanyarwanda bafunganyemo n'abandi bageze muri 21 bava mu bindi bihugu byo muri Afrika. Nagira ngo mugire message mutanga muri rusange.
Icuruzwa ry'abantu ni ikibazo kinini cyane kitari mu Rwanda gusa, kiri ku isi hose, cyane cyane yenewe abanyafrika. Baravuga bari Madagascar, hari abo tubona bari mu Bushinwa, hari abo tubona bava mu Buhinde, hari abo twumva bafatiwe mu bihugu byo mu Gulf region, hari abantu birirwa bafatwa, polisi n'izindi inzego in fact zirirwa ku rugamba ziba zifata baravuga abatwawe Madagascar cyangwa bariyo n'iki. Hari abo fatirwa ku mipaka hano bafite abantu babatwaye babambutse imipaka babategereje hakurya kumva ngo bamutwaye ahandi. Hashira igihe tukazabona batubwira ko hari abantu b'abanyarwanda. Iyo kibazo kirakurikiranwa, tugerageza inzego zibishinzwe z'umutekano zigerageza gukorana n'izindi nzego z'ibihugu bindi kugira ngo icyo kibazo gikemuke. Nta kindi numva nakivugaho usibye ko abo babonetse bakeneye ubufashwa bakwiriye gufashwa. Ubwo ngira ngo inzego ziri hano zibishinzwe ari na Minisiteri y'Ububanyi n'Amahanga bakorana n'izindi nzego bakabikurikirana icyo cya Madagascar bakamenya ko giteye kigashakirwa umuti.
Thank you, sir. We'll take the next question from Sam.
Murakoze nyakubahwa Perezida wa Repubulika, nitwa Sam Karenzi, ndi umunyamakuru ubusanzwe wibanda ku makuru y'imikino. Nyakubahwa Perezida, u Rwanda rumaze igihe rushyira ingufu mu kubaka ibikorwa remezo bya siporo, cyane cyane umupira w'amaguru. Mu minsi mike ishize amakipe yacu yaba y'igihugu ndetse n'amaklub amaze iminsi yitwara neza. Uko mubibona football final yabiri mu murongo muyifuzamo nyakubahwa Perezida wa Repubulika?
Niyo ko ntemeranya nawe kwitwara neza bikiri hasi.
Nabazaga nti murabona hakorwa iki noneho kugira ngo gume mu murongo mwiza cyangwa ikomerezeho?
Niwe nabaza naho ntabwo nagerageje ibyo nshoboye, ndafasha ndasunika ndagira ntariko ntabwo mbizi, ntabwo nzi icyo nafasha kindi kirenze, ariko nukomeza tukagerageza. Ariko ikibazo nitwe kirimo nk'abanyarwanda n'abakinnyi n'abandi, ikibazo kiri muri twe, tukivanyemo byatera imbere. Uribuka mu minsi yashize ibyo najyaga mbabwira hano, ukabona abantu barakina imipira biba n'ahandi, ariko njye simvuga iby'ahandi, ndavuga hano yewe. Abantu ugasanga n'imyifatire gusa n'imico. Hanyuma ngo baragiye babwira abantu ko abateze b'umupira bagomba kugura imisatsi bakishyira ku mutwe cyangwa bagafata iyo ku mutwe yabo bakayiziringa ukuntu bashatse. Ibyo bikaba gukina umupira, cyangwa bikavaho bikajya mu kuraguza, bikajya mu birozi, bikajya noneho byangiza bikaba no kwibana na mikoro yarakwiye kuba arimo, ugasanga ubwo se wenda n'ahandi birahaba kandi birahaba, ariko genda avuga ibitureba. ntabwo abantu bashaka kugera kure ugira uko wifata, ugira uko witwara, ugira uko aho uhanga amaso ukaba ariho ushyira ingufu, ariko ibintu biri aho ntabwo niho mbura uko nafasha. Narafashije naho nashakishaga n'amafaranga, nkafata n'umwenda nkabaha, kubera ko bije itabonetse ihagije, ariko ukabona hari ibintu bitaza mu bantu, bakajya no mu matiku, bakajya mu bintu byo kwangana, bakajya mu ntambara no hagati y'itimu ubwayo muri imwe, cyangwa hagati y'itimu imwe n'iyindi, ugasanga niho ibintu bya uwagabanya ibyo byose navugaga, bimwe bifite intuzo, tukareba neza, ariko tugatangira no hasi, abana bato bakarerwa ku buryo bazamuka umuco w'igihe cyashize cya kera, wasangaga umuntu, umukinnyi bamuvuga gusa kubera ko izina ryavuzwe muri 76 rigahora ari iryo, akarinda no nta wundi bazamuye inyuma ye. Bikwiye guhera hasi, abana ariko noneho the culture, the environment, kaba ibintu bifite, ndetse bakava no muri ibi, ubwo nabo bashobora kujya gukina umupira babanza bakajya mu biyobyabwenge cyangwa mu biki, byose ni ibintu abantu bakwiriye ibyo nimushaka ko dukorana, nanjye nkagira uruhare nkabibafashamo, muzampamagare nzabikora, ariko noti ibi bintu by'akajagari biri mu marozi, biri mu nzanguro, biri mu myitwarire, ntabwo ibyo nabijyamo. Nahagaritse no kujya, ntabwo nzajya nta mafaranga ngo nshyire mu bintu bijyamo aho, sibyo?
Excellence, nari mbigendeye ko ikipe y'igihugu y'u Rwanda iherutse kwitwara neza muri mikino ya FIFA Series yari yabereye inaha. Rayon Sport iherutse gutwara igikombe cya Sekafa, nacyo cyabereye aha. Numvaga bitanga icyizere, kandi nari nabonye mwatangiye no kugaruka kuri stade.
Ndagaruka ariko nkataha. Nk'ubwo uravuga ibyo ngibyo iby'amakipe tuvuge, ariko ikipe y'igihugu se bivugaho iki? Ntabwo bikwiye guhera kurangirira aha. Ndavuga umupira w'ayo makipe uzamuka neza, ariko ukagera no ku gihugu, n'igihugu kikagaragaraho cyifata neza. Impamvu byo bitaba ni ukubera iki?
Haracyarimo byinshi byo gukosora.
Harimo byinshi tubikosore, two kubinyura iruhande, tubikosora uko bikwiye. Naho yewe ubufasha bwanjye no gukunda umupira rwose, ibyo birahari, biri garantide, ariko hari ubwo mbona bindenze nkisubirira inyuma nkajya kwikorera ibindi.
Akoze. Nyakubahwa Perezida wa Repubulika, nari mfite ikindi kibazo. Abantu bari muri media ndetse n'aba content creators dukomeje kugorwa n'ikibazo cy'imbuga nkoranyambaga zitari monetized. Ubushize mwari mwagitanzeho umurongo. Nyakubahwa Perezida,
ikibazo sinzi aho cyahereye, yuko twagishinza na minisita bijyanye n'ibintu bya ICT byahereye. Hari icyo bakoze, hari wazi niba hari progress. Arubizi? Okay. Ariko tuzongere tugerageze dukurikirane turebe. We take note of that. Ariko ndibuka ko mwakivuze, twanakivuzeho, ndetse abantu basezeranye ko bazakoresha inzego zibishinzwe, hakagira igikorwa, ariko ubu niba nta cyabaye tuzabikurikirana turebe.
Thank you, sir.
There's somebody who kept putting up H.E iruhande, where somebody else who... Yes. kept putting.
Hello, Mr. President. Thank you so much for letting us to be here as content creator. My name is Abdul Basit. I'm from Morocco, and I'm so happy to be here. The question that I want to ask you, and it comes from my followers from Morocco and from some other countries, that said, what the challenges that Rwanda get to be clean as that match, because I really surprising for that the things that I see, and you are doing great job, and I hope the best for Rwanda, and I will visit again, inshallah.
Yeah, most welcome. But it's a choice again, as you said. We try. I mean, this has been, and it's not only in Kigali, by the way. Even efforts in rural areas are being made to try and clean environment. These are some of the things I said, and I kept asking, in our own discussions, knowing, all of you here, or people in Rwanda, they have homes they come from, the homesteads and so on. And I used to give an example for a homestead to look or to be kept clean. Does it require foreign aid? Do you need foreign aid to clean yourself or to clean your home or environment? And so we raised it to the level, we said, yeah, even our country, much as we are not a wealthy country, if we raise it from that concept of a home to a country, people taking care of the environment, we ask ourselves, does the country need foreign aid to keep itself clean? We said, no, we can actually clean it up ourselves, irrespective of our economic status. And that's how it started. Yes, in the first year, it was a bit difficult, people just saying, no, why do they tell me to do this? We kept going. And I made sure I would show up myself to do some cleaning. And maybe some people said, well, but if the president can go there, why not me? So they started coming. And then later on, they saw the benefits. Because if the environment is clean, it benefits those who live in that environment. So one thing led to another, and so on and so forth. So it's just because we decided to do it, and anybody can decide to do it, anybody can achieve it. And so it's one of the things. And look, as a country, as a small country like Rwanda, again, it's our discussion. We keep having it as a discussion among ourselves. We have a bigger task for people to notice and be associated with us. You see what I mean? So we try to do something that will be visible, and by that we shall be visible as well. There are people who don't have to go through that to be visible, because of what they have, because of their size, because of the... So, but it's like, even let's say in the concept of fighting corruption. If Rwanda, a small country like ours, is known for corruption, who will come to you? They even ignore you. They not notice this small country that is corrupt. They look the other way and go somewhere else. You don't represent anything to them. So we make sure that, let's avoid this thing that will take attention away from us because of how negative it is. Yes, so we cannot afford to be known for corruption because it will destroy us. Yes, we are coming from a very small place already, and then you do that bad thing, you disappear. Well, for me, I'm not one of those who want to disappear. No, I want to be here and seen and for what I am. So that's just giving you a little bit of history and where it comes from. Yeah.
Thank you, Excellency.
Maybe somebody else
There's a
there,
lady here.
one or two.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. President. Amazina ni Njoki, ndi Munya-Kenya, but I live in Rwanda. And I've been here for 4 years, and one of the main questions I get as a Kenyan living in Rwanda from my fellow Kenyans, Gen Zs, is how does Rwanda actually do it? How do they are able to have governance that actually works for its people? So as we are headed into elections, what would be the advice that you would give to Gen Zs on how to
stability that we want? Is it going to improve the politics to deliver that? Is it going to contribute in any way to the progress the country should be made? So it's a bit tricky, it's broad, it's sometimes amorphous, it has no shape, it has no, but it's around those elements that people have to think along. Yeah. And for the interview and so on, the discussion, I think my people can see some sitting behind you, you get close to them and you can make an arrangement. I'll be available.
Thank you, Excellency.
Then the other two, maybe quickly.
The lady right there. Yes.
Your Excellency, thank you for giving us this opportunity. My name is Roxane Litvin. I am content creator and I come from Côte d'Ivoire. My question is, Mr. President, how do you plan to ensure that the presence of young people in spaces like this go beyond being symbolic and that they can actually have a say in the decision?
Sorry?
Yeah?
There are things I missed in what you are saying. Can you repeat the question?
Okay, I can repeat. Yeah. Mr. President, how do you plan to ensure that the presence of young people in spaces like this goes beyond being symbolic and that they can actually have a say in the decision shaping Africa's future?
Well, it's really not, at least I will say, yes, I have a role to play, but it's not, I'm not the only one to have to shape that. By this I mean even the young people, by the way. You don't have to be told what you will do to shape your future. Sometimes you initiate it, you think about it, you raise the voice, you talk about it. So it's not the president, it's not the minister, and here it's not somebody else to make sure. All of us make a contribution. We bear in mind all that for all our actions. We are saying, yes, how about the future? How about the young people? What role will they play? How can they be supported to do that? But even if you did it the best way, without the young people themselves showing up and you know, trying it either with this support or not, then nothing much happens. I'm therefore trying to flip the whole argument that the young people have actually a much bigger role to ensure that that is the case. Yes, you ensure by the way you behave, the way you work together, the way you develop, but also by way of raising this issue with anywhere where you can raise it so that you are heard and people hear you and factor this in what they intend to do or what they are planning to do. Yeah.
Thank you, Excellency.
Yeah, somebody
No,
who was
one more
sitting
question?
next to her.
Jadot?
Quickly, we can take it. Then there was one person there. I saw the arm there. One arm.
Please go ahead.
Murakoze nyakubahwa perezida.
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Jean de Dieu Bagirisha. I work for BNB FM. Mr. President, for the last 32 years after liberation, the education policy for all is affording the country young people who are well educated. But the projects for the youth are difficult to coordinate with the banking sector. The youth are coming on the labor market, hoping to be employed by the government, but government cannot employ everyone. How can we create projects for the youth who are well educated and who leave schools without any investment? All those have been provided for. We discuss about this issue all this time, and where there are issues, it's
Ibintu bidahagije. Abantu basubira inyuma rero bagashaka uko ese biturukaye. Kuki haba hari abantu bangana gutya batabona ubufasha kandi hari uburyo bukwiye kuba bafashwa. Tugashaka iyo mpamvu tukayikemura. Naho ubundi nibwira ko byashyizweho uburyo bwashyizweho hari bamwe actually babibonyemo inkunga wenda kumva ko hari igitekerezo cyiza umuntu yagize cy'imikorere ariko akabura ubufasha kiramutse gihari cyiza nyine ni ikibazo abantu mujye mwegera inzego zibishinzwe zimwe bitagombye kunyura ahandi kure mu biganire ndetse bishobora no kuzamuka bikagera hejuru niba hari kesi runaka abantu baba bazi yari ikenewe gufashwa yashobora gufashwa ariko ntifashwe.
Thank you, Excellency. We'll take the last
Maybe the last one there.
Yes, sir. Darina?
Your Excellency, my name is Kayumba Darina, and I am a Rwandan content creator. And first and foremost, this is more of an appreciation. And as a Rwandan content creator, of course, so I truly appreciate your leadership and the transformation Rwanda continues to experience. And as a young creative, we are inspired by the direction our country is taking, and we are grateful for the opportunities to contribute and tell our stories and be part of Rwanda's future. And I've also created actually a short film about you, and inshallah, you will actually get to witness it. So that was it.
I hope one day be able to see it.
Yes, inshallah.
Okay.
Thank you, Excellency.
So keep doing the best you can, and let's keep helping each other. And what the government can do, will do. What you can do for yourselves, and you should do. You don't go absent when you could do a lot for yourself. And if we can be of any support, I think it's a question of structuring it and organization, and I think we can help more people than are being helped, maybe, if we approach it the right way. So asante sana.
Thank you, Excellency. Wish you a good evening.